Hello everyone, I'm Shaburi from hookedinloops.com. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button, and for getting updates of new videos, click the bell icon. By the way, don't forget to like, share and comment. Today I have a very beautiful clay jewelry tutorial for you after a long time. And for this project we will require the Fevicryl molded. I bought this from Amazon. You will get the link to buy this in the description box. We will take equal quantity of the resin base and the hardener, and we will mix them together using some powder. The mold should be completely white, uniform, and the mold is ready. I have already cut out an arch type of shape from the cardboard, and now I will be sticking the mold to the cardboard in this manner. We do not require glue for sticking this to the cardboard, as this is a freshly prepared mold and it will not come out. At first we are just spreading the mold on the cardboard and flattening it using our fingers. We are taking pieces of molds and just sticking them on top of the cardboard. We will now smoothen the surface using little bit of water in our fingertip, and just we will flatten the surface in this manner. The surface will be easily smoothened, and then we will smoothen the edges also, like in this manner. At the end we will be making two holes at the top portion, through which we will be passing the strings using the compass, and after that we will let our work to dry for at least 3 hours or until it hardens up. Our work has been hardened up and I just made a rough outline. At first I am making the leaves. I give the shape using my fingers. You can use clay tools for giving the leaf-like shape. I use the clay tool for making the detailings of the leaf. However, you can also use safety pin for this purpose if you do not have clay tools at your home. We will be making the other leaves also in the same manner and sticking them using the Fevicol to our work surface. I gave the shape of the petals also using my hand. It does not have any kind of shape, so I just flattened it. So the pansy flower has got two petals at the back side. I used the clay tool for the detailings. The two side petals are overlapping the back side petals, and in these also we will be adding the detailings using the clay tool, and we have got one big petal in the top portion. This will be overlapping the second and the third petal. In this manner we will be adding the other flowers also. I added further detailings to the flower, and the first flower is done. In the same manner you can make other flowers also. I am specifically making the pansy. We will quickly complete our work. You can also make design of your own wish. Instead of arch, you can make rectangular shaped pendant. if you are making fancy flowers, just make sure that the last two petals will be backwards, then two petals will be overlapping the last two petals, and the fifth petal will be larger. So our clay work is now completely done. We will complete the detailings of the flower. Add the flower buds in the central portion, and then we will let our work to dry for at least 3 hours or until it dries up completely. Now we will start painting it. Before painting it, we will just add a layer of white colored acrylic paint on top of it. The white colored paint will act as the primer for the colors we will be adding later on. After adding the white paint on it, we will let it dry for some time, and then we will start painting our work based on our imagination, or you can also take the reference from nature. Since I am making a fancy flower, so I will be coloring it accordingly. It's your wish on how you want to color it, right? And we will quickly paint our work, and I will meet you at the end of the painting. So our painting is now done. We will let it dry for some time, and after it has been dried up, we will add a layer of wood gloss on it for the glossy effect of our pendant. I used the Wood Shine wood gloss from Dendrite, and when our beautiful colorful pendant is ready, we will be passing strings through the hole. I have crocheted the strings using chain stitches. So pass the strings through the holes, and then we will be passing 2 beads through the strings. I made the beads using the silk thread. So our beautiful necklace is ready. You can tie it around your neck and it will look absolutely beautiful. I hope you like this tutorial and it was easy for you to follow. If you like this tutorial, then please hit the like button, comment in the comment section for any queries. Also mention if you want to see any other kind of videos. I will just make those for you. Please subscribe to my channel because you will just love it here. So thank you and have a great day.